Welcome back everybody to Field of Glory Kingdoms in our multiplayer game with Peter Robbins. Yeah, number one when it comes to authority, but probably not for long, as I'm currently not producing any more authority points due to the state of government that is ascending fractious empire. And yeah, we just need to hope that I get 4 more progress tokens pretty quickly so that we can get out of this state. Anyways, I'm curious to see what's going on in Italy and otherwise. Whether still pondering whether I should release Carinthia as a vassal to be eligible to attack them properly. But let's see what's happening. The Thuringian army is marching south. Not quite sure where they are going. They might be joining in on the siege of Milano, or that might be the direction they are heading at least. Okay, no, it's not necessary to get the review once again. So, 2 nations have claims. Milano issued a claim on Brescia. We have inside heresy, ordinate priest, that will be interesting. Having found some legitimate ownership deeds, Henry of the Holy Roman Empire is requesting the holding of Holland. A new claim, but I already had a claim. But this seems to be buggy then. Already had a claim on Holland. That's what I created with the regional decision. So that doesn't make any sense, really. Okay, where do we want to show authority? I would think in Vienna would be a good place to do that, as well as getting a priest there. So show of authority and then ordinate a priest in Vienna too, because piety then raises raises the loyalty. That's what I wanted to say. Carinthia. Not sure what to do with you guys. Alright, so what's going on here? Heavy spearmen and light javelin horse. Those were recruited by the event, right? Yes. So we merged them into the main army. Those are all part of the standing army now. Not so much the javelin horse, of course. Yeah. Looks all good, still in the positive metal and manpower production anyways. It seems like the army is melting away here in Milano. I think, yeah, inflicted a lot of casualties, so we can see that. I think it's time to charge. Assault. What do we have here? The claim on Brescia, yes. Which we do not bother with. We have idle regions. We have in Thuringia. Franconia, rather. Okay, so let's see what's the situation here. all the buildings have been completed. We are waiting for further population growth, so we can actually start building here because we have no other purpose to use the infrastructure. We could go for a craftsman borrow, which will provide even more infrastructure and is a milestone building. How many building slots do we have? 4 currently. A local watch, piety, pilgrims, hovels, needs legumes, filthy and crammed, provides manpower. I don't need that, not at all. They can generate rats. The weaver shop. We have to... Why would we be losing money on this? We don't have the dice for the bonus money production, but we have wool locally and we produce cloth. And that will provide infrastructure and money bonus in the surrounding. Well, I'm not quite sure why we would still be losing 3 money on this. But I think it might be a good decision anyway. So let's do that. It will take 2 turns. Any other decisions? For fake claim, no. We could recruit more non-standard units for 50 gold and 20 manpower. Shall we do this? Might be a bit too much. Then we also still have the sneak attack. What? I'm not quite sure what the consequences would be of me breaking the vassalage. Of course, they can then try to ally with another major power. So let's say, for example, with Bohemia, and that would cause some issues. But other than that, not sure. Not sure. Would you give me... I can't give manpower because the relations aren't good enough. Don't want to give you money. I could give you metal. And would you... let's say I give you... I don't know. Well, the only thing they could give me then would be money, which I really don't need. So because I will be conquering Milano next term, and I assume there is a period of peace. Can that be? Let's insult them to hopefully generate claims. I could potentially do that. I don't know. Oh. Prussia and Poland have made peace. I guess in order to... Peter wants to defend against the Rus. Interesting. Not sure if what he gained from this. He also had a rebellion. Both nations will work to rebuild. Yeah, well, enjoy. France is still under pressure there by the Normans. Okay, well, but should I unleash? Should I break the vassalage now or not? I will say yes. Okay, but this doesn't trigger immediately, so yeah, that will be super interesting to see the outcome of that, which we will be able to see immediately as we can just resolve the next turn. Here we go. Here we go again. I'm also wondering if the new cleric in Vienna, well, would probably still be of that culture group, right? And not of the main one of the emperor. Because that population, the cleric, was promoted from a freeman of that culture group. Yeah. Would make a lot of sense. It's the year 1067. I have to take a look at the British Islands. I don't think Edward has already died. There were no indications of civil war or that some event of that sorts over there, but then again I didn't pay too much attention, honestly. What's that? Heretics? Do we have heretics? I see a burning cross. Yeah, suspicion and tension ended the vassalage between the Holy Roman Empire and Carinthia. What does that mean now? They don't have any treaties. I will insult them, hoping to generate a claim. And what else? We can liberate, we can draft levies. Driven by ambition, we have a legitimate claim on Linz. Oh, that might be enough then to already attack. Tuscany has conquered Pisa, which was the seat of power. No doubt that this is a hard blow against the defeated. Why is that of interest for us? Were they part of... Is Pisa part of the... The Empire? No. Okay, well, but it's close by, so I guess that's why we get notified. Vienna has seen the visit of an important noble, very good. Holy Roman Empire has formed the Lombardy domain. That's what we were looking for, right? Yes, there it is. Lombardy. It's at least part of the whole business here, right? This is part of Verona, this is part of Liguria, this is part of Lombardy. Although I'm not quite sure why only these two are flashing up. Maybe that's due to availability of building slots. No, it's because I don't control Torino here. It's part of who's ruling this? Savoy. Okay, very interesting. All right. So let's take my army and march them back into the mountains. That will already take 3 turns. Oh, Linz is in Bavaria. We also have a claim on Regensburg, apparently. Ratisbon. Okay, yeah. Yeah. But I don't want to attack. I really don't want to attack Bavaria right now. No. I want to attack Carinthia. So we will keep the insult up. What else do we want to do down here? Brickworks have been built here. And apparently the walls have been destroyed. We can improve. Is that an improvement of the craftsman's borough? Produce infrastructure, reduce health. Needs coal. Strong foundation. Infrastructure bonus. Unhealthy and despised. But we could also build the fortified village here. Food, stewardship and manpower. Creates a wall, siege resistance, a garrison. Will unlock the sergeants. It's a milestone structure, reassuring protection, food bonus 15% is also pretty nice. It allows the recruitment of medium infantry standing units if you have any. Yeah, well, let's do that. And folks are not super happy here with us, one must say. Unfortunately. Growth in 53 turns, that's alright, we can shift people over then when we get to it. A peasant roundup. Yeah. We could build... a craftsman's borough for more infrastructure. I think that would be a good thing to have, even though it takes forever now. Well, it has reduced, the building time has reduced. That's for sure. Tournament ground. No, I don't think I want to build everywhere, of course. So it's just here and here. And I want to put in someone. Lombard Mercenary Armored Spearman is the special unit. Now, what do we need here? Food bonus, taxation penalty. Health bonus. Roderick, offensive 2, defensive 1. Okay, he's a good boy. A strategist 1-2, Ludolf. Yeah. Who is currently leading the army? That's Roderick. Who is 2-1? Ludolf would be 1-2. Movement and open terrain defense bonus. Yeah, but he is worse when it comes to attacks. Of course. A Ravager. No, I think we stick with Roderick. And back to the province, though I'm not quite sure who I should put in here. There isn't anybody who really provides much of bonus. Regional loyalty, Giselbert. So Giselbert was for a brief period of time in charge of Franconia, and now we've put him in charge of the newly formed Lombardy. That might be forced assimilation. From a narrative perspective, that might indicate that we are trying to integrate these parts into the realm and make the next ruler, the coming ruler, familiar with these parts, which might potentially be in unrest and revolt, even because we don't have any loyalty here whatsoever. Need to work on that. Do we have another show of authority, maybe? Recruit local units? No. Liberate? We don't want to liberate. I want to sell this off. Forage the land. Draft levies. What does it do? Peasants will be rounded up and armed hastily. They can be used to soften up the enemy or guard the baggage train. More loyal regions will provide more troops, but the population can be depleted. I see. It costs 25 money and 40. Well, that might be interesting to have at some point. Obviously, we cannot absorb anybody. Don't want to recruit the local units, so let's sell this off. Don't think we can. No. But we will be able to trigger, hopefully this time, trigger the sneak attack against Carinthia, should we not get a proper claim. Okay, so we have a new noble here, which is good, and we have the stewardship bonus. Revolt risk is now 0. That's very good. Yeah, and we need to deal with that stuff down there. Where are we currently with our domains? 18 of 20. Authority gained up to 36. Yeah, 18 regions, 2 domains. 2 with Peers of the Realms. Well, 2 provinces rather. Henry, my dude. 31. And Giselbert is 26. Oh no, he's ruling for 31 years, sorry, he's age 52. Okay. And there's also Konrad. But we don't know his ability yet. So, and we have a number of daughters to marry off. In game terms, that is. Yeah, their only purpose, right? And we talked about that. How problematic I think that is. I mean, we can offer another one, 53% chance now with Bohemia, that I would agree. Okay, so let's have a look at England. Who rules England? Svithelm. Earl Svithelm. So England is just an earldom now. Sigurd Godwinson rules over Wessex still. East Anglia. Oh, no, Edward is still king. Okay, I was looking at East Anglia here. No. Okay, so Edward has still not died. He is 65. We will see when that happens and which sort of impacts that might have. Scotland has definitely taken over the Norwegian vassals over here, and the islands have become independent other than the Shetlands, which are still under Norwegian rule. And Norway apparently has conquered Värmland and Elfin. Aha, very interesting indeed. Okay, well, I guess there is nothing else I can do. I hope the Insulting Carinthia will create a claim. I don't really want any claims against Bavaria, even though I have them. Does that impact our relations? The distant. Do we know why? Bavaria has claims on Milano and Bergamo. Can we not both abandon these claims? Transaction chance 100%. Let's be friends, huh? That would be pretty cool. What about Swabia? I don't think they have any claims. No, we could send units. Give them regions. Well, yeah, potentially, right? Potentially give them Ansbach, where we have finished the shoemaker. Just so that we don't have to bother with it. Ah, roads, village roads, yes please. Anytime, anywhere. Do we have non-working regions? This one. It's part of Lombardy though, so we won't build anything there. But what I want to do actually... no, not that was wrong. I wanted to have a look at the province to set the auto building on roads. Wait a second. So the red catcher, well, let me disable that. Okay, so these things are all, but it doesn't make any sense to build them that way, does it? Double check. So these are things that don't take up building slots, and the way if you give the order, well, yeah, that reduces obviously the duration to build the road, so we don't want to do that. Why would I set that to automatic then? I mean, yes, I want them to build those buildings, of course, because those are usually also ones I cannot select by, well, how to show you that now here, by spending authority, right? Because they are not in this sort of overview, in this selection here. Oh, look at this, roads. Yeah, well, we can't build roads. Some of them at least aren't in that selection. So that would be good, because those can still be built, and that's sort of ironic because you have this population, the number of population you have determines the number of buildings you can build, but then on top of that, if you have maxed out, you can still build buildings that don't take up building slots. But obviously you can't select them anymore to be built, because the selection is deactivated as soon as you reach the maximum. So the only way to get the province to build those buildings while you don't have any open building slots is using this automated way here. But of course, as we have seen, that doesn't work really properly. They just pop them all in. Should be thinking a little bit about how many you want to build and the infrastructure points you have and all that. Okay. There is heresy in Milano. Is that true? Unrest. Why is that? They are Catholic. Conversion rate 1%. From heresy. I don't see any building that would produce, yeah. No, I don't see anything concerning heresy. Arles also has claims here, okay. Milano has the highest unrest. And we are still at war with Holland. Because goddamn Lower Lorraine won't let us pass. Oh, we have passage rights now. Yeah, I remember. Oh. So we might want to start building a second army, actually. So let's have a few sergeants. And then recruit uncommon units and stuff. Maybe we should then also start recruiting here some mercenaries. I don't want to have more mercenaries. Well, raw spearmen. 2 for now. And what else can we get? Early spearmen, maybe. Oh, it takes forever. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that if it takes forever. But I also don't want to have mercenaries. Well, I guess I have to. There's no way around that. That costs money, manpower, and all the stuff, but we have that available. So one army will then conquer Carinthia very soon, and then we will send another one to Holland to take Holland and, well, then West Frisia. And then we either need to somehow get Gelre from Lower Lorraine or create a claim on Frisia. Do we have a claim? Or fate claim? No. No, so that's not a thing. Is Frisia part of the realm? The Peasant Republic? No. I have no claim, -5 authority, so then insult them. In the hopes of creating a claim this way. Well, very interesting. So the things are moving eventually. Has taken long enough for us to get things moving, but we are sorting out the southern part of the empire, and then we will return to the north. Take care of that. Hope you still enjoy the series, and we see you with the next episode. Have a good one. Bye bye.